What's happening to Urban Ghost? What's happening to UG Brothers? Is Joe and Rob separating? Does Rob wear glasses? Who's that girl? What's going on? Ah! Boom, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of UG Brothers Real Talk series. Guys, I thought it'd be kind of cool to come out here and enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the beautiful Florida spring weather. Come out here and have a nice chat with you guys about a lot of the concerns I've seen, a lot of questions, a lot of confusion, a lot of craziness in the air about some of the recent announcements and the fact that now Kay's here and what's going on with that and why she's in videos and everything else. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to come out here and have a chat with you guys, address some of those concerns, maybe clarify some things, just all around address everything at once in a video format. We will do a live stream or something at some point, talk about that as well on the main channel. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of crazy things. Joe had made the announcement that he was moving when he went on the Carolina trip. Unfortunately I wasn't there, and he made that announcement, and I think that might have created a lot of confusion because he said he was moving. Everyone thought that meant that we were not moving together. That was a whole mess. And the fact is that nothing is happening to Urban Ghost. Nothing is happening at all. We are moving together. We're shifting the entire business up there together. I wasn't on that trip because I had to be here to handle some business stuff, first quarter stuff, tax stuff, business things, stuff for the secondary channel, some photo stuff, art stuff, social media stuff. And get everything ready for Kate to be here as well, because she was coming down during that trip, so I couldn't exactly just be there when she came down, because that would have created some obvious issues. So I could be there, and yeah, I haven't been on some of the content here and there periodically. A lot of that has to do with the fact that either I'm in the middle of a project, or this time of year I suffer from migraines, pretty bad ones. And when I do get one, I can't really do anything because it just shuts me down. Basically, it's just horrendous. I can't, see. It's just, I'm sick to my stomach, like just full on horrid migraine situation. So yeah, no, we're shifting the business up there together. There's a lot of reasons for that, actually. We've been discussing that for quite a while now. We had just basically confirmed that we were going to do that probably a month before we made the announcement officially. And of course, once everything sort of was confirmed, that's when we made the announcement and everything. Now we're here. There's a lot of reasons for that. Some personal, some business. Some of the personal stuff I won't get into, but for the most part, the general stuff you guys pretty much know. That's where Joe's older kids are at this stage in our lives. Family is extremely important, and Joe should be closer to his kids, and that's just very important for their sakes, for his sakes. Everybody needs to be close to family. And also my grandmother's up there, who's on up there in age, and quite frankly, it just make me feel better if I'm closer there. So if anything happens, I could be there. If she needs help, I could do that. If she needs help in the house, I can do that. It's just very, very important. And I believe that the rest of my family will probably be shifting up there shortly after that anyway. So basically all of us will just be up there, and it'll just be a better situation all around, personal. And also there's just a lot of just bad memories here. A lot of negative stuff that we've discussed in the past. That we'd just like to have a fresh restart from. And I just think it'd be good, it'd be healthy. Now as far as business is concerned, okay, so the climate has changed here. Not the climate. The climate. So basically the population has been steadily increasing over the last 4 years down here, especially last year after everything. People have been flooding down here for vacation stuff and for just moving down here. The economy has increased a bit, and abandoned places are just really difficult to find. They're being taken down quick, they're being repurposed, and that's fantastic. But we've lacked the ability now to be able to just periodically during the week just go hit places and stuff and find new stuff and just continue new locations like we have been doing over the last 4 years. It's been increasingly more difficult to do that, and that's a real problem. We've been reliant more so on our larger trips, and that's great, but there's nothing to fill the gaps. So it's very important that we get to a point, get to a place where we have access. So where we're going is actually very centralized location, where we can have access to a lot of different states, a lot of different areas, including some of the larger things that you guys have been begging us to do for years, like Bobby Mackey's and Waverly Hills and all kinds of cool stuff up there. It's easier to drive to those places from there. And centralized around an airport that we can fly to do our larger trips. So it means that we can do more content, more new locations, more content in general across the board on all channels, which is great for you guys. The second being that we are very, very quickly outgrowing our current situation, which means we need to expand. So we are looking to expand this into a full-scale production facility, which means we need to have a brick and mortar location for the company to go into. And that's far easier and less expensive up there. So, because we want a place to start adding in those things like podcasts and be able to edit easier, be able to spend more time, have dedicated time to be on Patreon, speak with the members and be on social media and do all kinds of fun stuff. Expand our retail space to where we're designing our own stuff, storing our own stuff. That way we can control more of that, offer better shipping to you guys, cheaper merchandise, etc., etc. So all those things require expansion. And like I said, it's kind of difficult to do down here because real estate's at a premium. So we're moving up there to try to do that easier and better. And again, ramp up all the great things that we'll be able to do for all of you guys up there. So it's just very, very, very important. And it's just a safer area and just a better area in terms of like the future of our personal lives. Which is, it's extremely important. Now, it's bittersweet because, Florida's been fantastic to us. But like I said, the climate's changed. Things have changed, and that's just the way it works, That's the way it works in business. That's the way it works everywhere. And we're essentially got to roll with the punches and make adjustments accordingly and just, do crazy things. There's other things up in the air that we haven't yet found out yet, so we're not really going to talk about that, but there's a lot of things behind the scenes that really just need to be done. A lot of things business related that needs to be done to make sure that this is running as a fully functional company that will continue to last and fund all these videos and stuff for you guys and continue the entertainment and things like that we give you. So it's just, so that's just the short and the sweet of it. So we're not separating. We're going there to do more. We're going there to do better. We're going there to just continue to bring you more awesome things and be able to do more for you guys. So it's actually a really good thing. And the next thing is, of course, having that second channel, okay? There's so much confusion on that because I think that people misunderstand why I'm doing it, or why we do it, why Joe does it, why I do it. And they think this because we don't really want to do the other stuff, and that's not really true. The problem is that we really we have more to us to offer, and we want to do that. We want to build different fan bases and have different things and do different cool stuff and share a lot of cool stuff with other people who are interested in doing that. Not everybody will be that's on our main channel, and that's okay. It just means that content's not for you, and that's absolutely fine. It's just to diversify our portfolio and open up new doors. Increase marketability to allow us to work with other companies. That way we can offer you cool discounts and stuff and things like that might be neat for you guys, like all that stuff. So all these things that come into play when it comes to content creation and social media influencing and stuff that people generally don't quite understand, they're very ignorant to, because it's just a new world. And they basically see the videos and the things that are in front of them, not really what goes behind the scenes and how difficult, complicated that is to maintain over time as you grow, Now, lastly is Kate. Okay. A lot of concerns, a lot of positivity, which has been amazing. So thank you for that. Majority positivity, a lot of negativity. Okay. So here's the thing with Kate. There's a lot of things that I do behind the scenes, and I'm increasingly become more and more overwhelmed as everything gets bigger. Okay, so she's going to be a part of the company, and she will be helping me do that. Take a lot of the load off so that Joe and I can focus on creation and interaction with you guys. Frees us up to do that, which is extremely important. She's helping me with the merchandising, the logo designs, store stuff, the website, the channel art. She's helping me keep up with the books so we can, deal with that side of the whole situation. Helping us find locations and plan things, and that's the things that she will be doing, helping us handle everything that's just behind, that's keeping us from bringing you guys the fun stuff, the stuff that you see, the stuff that you guys enjoy, the stuff that we have fun with. She's going to be helping out with that. Now, you've seen a lot in videos. She's been in the videos actually quite a bit over the last couple years. Just few and far between because she's been stuck up in New York. And for obvious reasons, she hasn't been able to come down. And when she has been down, we've been focused on vlog content, which is really what she's going to be helping me with in terms of the video more often. She'll just occasionally be in the videos on the main channel. So it's not going to be the UG Brothers and Kate. It's still UGE Brothers. We work with people. That's what we do. We obviously do things on our own, but we do work with people occasionally. She's in my life. She's a part of my life. So yeah, of course she's going to be a part of this as well. But her main concern is really what's behind the scenes. And yeah, so and she's in a lot of videos lately because she just moved down here, guys. I want her to get out and enjoy that process. I want her to jump into the deep end and fully understand and become immersed in what it's like to do this, to be out there, to be open to all the positive stuff and all of the negative, horrendous stuff that people say, and understand what that's like and become used to it. Okay, because that's just part of this life. People are gonna say nasty things about you on the internet. Not a whole lot we could do about it. I'm to a point where it doesn't really matter to me. I just don't care. The negative stuff that comes in, it's just whatever. She's not there yet. So yeah, I need her to experience that to understand what it is we do. And plus, you know what? I wanted her to enjoy that kind of life, I wanted her to, like I said, see what it's like, what we have to do, what we go through on a daily basis, and fully understand what it is I do. And see a lot of locations that she's seen behind the scenes while looking at the videos over the years, even before we knew each other as a fan, that's sort of something I'd like her to do. So yeah, she'll be in a lot of the videos over the next month. For her to just get a feel of it and enjoy those locations as I have, and in a different perspective, actually being in those spots and stuff, and she has a lot of fun with it, and it's really kind of been a weird shift from her being too scared to do it to like just the nastiest things people say, and it's horrible. I don't understand people sometimes. I really don't, but you know what, it's part of this life, and I just you can tell somebody about it all day. But it's a completely different animal entirely once you experience it yourself, and I think it's extremely important. Also, I need her to be a lot more comfortable on camera, so when we do vlog stuff, and she's going to be doing a lot of the photography stuff, so just getting out there and get used to things, and being able to take photos and stuff like that when we need them of merchandising and certain locations and things like that we do. She's better at that than I am, so she's going to be helping us with that. So it's going to make our lives a lot easier, to make us essentially better able to bring you guys what you love, and I think there's obviously going to be an adjustment period to that, but it's going to be okay, guys. It's going to be all right. Urban Ghost is not changing. We're not going away. We are still us, ladies and gents. We are still us. We always will be. And yeah, so I think that pretty much addresses all of those concerns for the most part. But it's all positive, guys. It's all positive. I know, like I said, it's going to be an adjustment, but it's all positive. I know you guys feel some kind of way. I do too. It's a lot. It's a lot. You know, imagine what it's like for us to actually have to go through that and shift all that and deal with all that as well. It's not easy. It's not easy. Wasn't an easy decision to really come to, but it is done, and it's just the right thing to do for us for a lot of different reasons. And it's going to be great. Trust me. Trust me when I say it's going to be so much better than it was before. I mean, we're talking about better audio, better lighting, more opportunity for content to watch, new locations, work with newer people, traveling more, better merch, better designs, better everything. You know what I mean? It's like, it's just going to be freaking awesome. It's just going to be amazing. Like, I'm beyond excited about this. What's coming down the pipeline. It's going to allow us to get to a point where we can start giving you guys better discounts on stuff, giveaways, all kinds of cool stuff, like big giant meetups and stuff, big events that you guys can come to, like all kinds of neat stuff. That's the way it's going to be. That's where we're getting, that's where we're heading. And there's so much that goes into that we've been focused on, big picture, to shift to that direction. And it's going to be awesome. Just trust me on that. It's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. It's going to be okay. Don't worry. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for your support. Of course, comment, like, subscribe. I should be able, there's been adjustments here, sort of getting a lot of things fixed, like some of the merch stuff we had. I had some samples done, things like some certain designs needed to be fixed and stuff like that, so customer service stuff needed to be done, and just prepping for the ramp up and readjusting our schedules for the ramp up in content has been happening. But basically what's going to happen is I'm going to be a lot more available on social media to you guys, coming very, very shortly. Be a lot more available on Patreon, a lot more available weekly on for the members and all that good stuff, which has always been my original intention. It just hasn't really worked out because I would simply get bogged down with everything that needs to get done until it clears up, and then I can get back to it. Well, that's changing, yeah, it's just gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be awesome. I know that's the biggest complaint we get, is just we're not interacting with you guys anymore, or not as much, and that's stuff that I'm trying to fix. As far as comments and general messages, the fact is we've gotten to a point where it's just too many, far too many, and logistically it's impossible for us to get to everyone. It just is. There's no way around it. It sucks. I don't like it. But we don't use bot responses. We don't use any of that stuff. When you get a message from us, it's from us. And that's the way we're going to keep it. And because of that means not everybody is going to get a response. And that's just how it's going to work. And it's not that we don't want to. It's not we don't respect you. It's not that we don't love what you do for us as fans. It's the fact that it's just not possible. It's not possible for us to personally get to know all of you. That's why we like to answer questions and concerns in this format, where we kind of are able to address many people's concerns and questions at the same time. That we have more live streams so we can interact with you, more live premieres so we can interact with you, more meetups in the future so we can interact with you guys if you show up, and all that good stuff. That's the best we can do, unfortunately. Doesn't matter how much staff we eventually get, it's just not going to be a possible thing to be able to message everyone all the time, every day, just by the sheer amount of it. It's just impossible. And I'm really sorry about that. It's just, I do feel really bad about it. Honest to goodness, feel really bad about it. That's always been something that I have strived for, but it's just not possible. I do my very best. I get to as many as I can, as much as I can, when I can. I just can't get to everybody, guys, and I'm sorry about that, but the best I could do is the best I could do. And like I said, it's because we don't use bots, we don't use bot responses or pre-done responses. We actually do message you. When you get a message, it's from us, not from anyone else. So it's yeah. And I think that's just, I think I've been rambling too much. Gonna get back in, guys. Yeah, just stick with us, trust us. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. It's for the best. And what's coming down the pipeline for you guys, you're gonna love, and it's gonna be more exciting. And I can't wait. I'm excited. And yeah, hopefully that clears up a lot of things. At least until next time. Anyway, guys, much love to you all. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Occasionally you'll get responses from YouTube. Not sure why that is the way it is, but yeah, you should, in theory, get responses when we post videos and go live and all that good stuff. But stay strong, stay blessed, stay savage, guys. Peace.